Hello guys, this is Reflux here with a 40-5 assault gameplay on hard hat using the G36 with silencer. So today I have a topic that I've been wanting to get to since we started this channel, which hasn't been very long, but I wanted to talk about a topic which is lying. There's some lies, like little white lies, just so you don't have to hurt anyone. Like, I'll put it in a situation. Like, say your friend, he likes a girl, but she doesn't like her back, but you just tell him, oh, I think she likes you, just to make him feel better about himself. Well, I'm not talking about those kind of lies. I'm talking about blatant lies that, like, there's this one girl at my school, I'm not going to say any names, because you never know if kids from our school watch this and tell her or something. So she moved here from out of the state. We live in New York. She moved here to New York. She went to our school, came here last year. And her whole life, as soon as she came here, she started telling us all lies and trying to impress everyone, because I guess she didn't have that many friends at her old school, or she got bullied or something, which then I could probably understand, but really, if she maybe got bullied because she was such a liar. So, an example of one of her lies, this is a very intricate lie, and she got caught up in it. So I have a friend, I'm going to name him Friend 1. And then I have another friend, his name could be Richard, because, Richard is another word for dick, and yeah. So, this girl, we were talking to her one day, and we were talking about lacrosse, and she's like, oh, back where I used to live, I was on the boys lacrosse team. So we're like, oh, really? Wow. And then we're like, what helmet do you have? And she's like, I'm not sure. So we were just standing there, and she was on her phone. Then a few moments later, she's like, oh, I have a Pro 7, which, if you didn't know, is one of the best lacrosse helmets. And yeah, so throughout the summer, we hung out with that girl a few more times, and she'd tell us about how she was on the boys lacrosse team. So one day, my friends, we were outside her house playing Truth or Dare, and my friend's like, I dare you to go inside and get your Pro 7 and run around the street. And she's like, oh, I sold my helmet to my dad's boss's daughter. So we just shrugged it off. We knew she was lying, but we didn't want to be rude and say something to her, because we knew that her life was kind of hard. So then we found out that they moved to New York because her dad was unemployed, and they couldn't afford where they used to live. And if he wanted work, he had to move here. So we knew that was a lie from there. But yet she kept on trying to lie her way out of it. So Friend 1, he's kind of like not a very reserved person. He's really loud and stuff, but he's hilarious. He asked her. He was like, don't check your Skype. That was mine. So he's like, he said something to the girl. I don't know exactly what he said, but he said, he's like, how could you sell your helmet to your dad's boss's daughter if your dad's not working? I feel really bad about this, but I have to say it was really funny. She started crying, and she ran away, but she started running away, but then she tripped and fell on her face, and I feel really bad for her, but it was hilarious. So then, we found out this year, one of my friend's girlfriends is on her lacrosse team, and she's good friends with her. And, she says that, the liar girl, told her coaches the lie that she's been telling us, and that she's the worst girl on the lacrosse team, but she still won't give up on the lie. And so, the other day, I confronted her about it, and she just kept on trying to lie her way out of it. And so, basically, the moral of that story is that if you keep on, it's better to be honest than to keep lying to get out of your lies. Because basically, that's happened with my parents before. Like, when I got in trouble because I let my friend copy my math homework, and then I kept on lying and saying, "Oh no, I left it at home base, and I guess the person started copying it," and I got in trouble for that, and my teacher called home. And then eventually my mom emailed the teacher about it because my mom is that type of person, and I got in trouble for it. But it actually taught me a lesson because I used to be a pretty big liar back then because I thought I could get my way out of anything. But I've really changed since then. And that's actually a pretty good thing, which I'm actually glad. So, if any of you guys have stories, I'd like you to leave it in the comments. And then, so basically, now I'm going to talk about what we plan on posting on the channel. So, one game I love is MW3. It's really fun and fast paced, but I know we're going to have to post Black Ops 2 because that's what's in right now. So, hopefully our next gameplay will be on Black Ops 2. Also, we might start some Minecraft series up, like maybe a Hunger Games, survival, or like Survival Island or something, which would be pretty cool, but I don't know if I could keep up with like a steady upload schedule for that. And also, my friend who's yet to make a commentary, hopefully, I'm gonna try to. He's gonna definitely be our next commentary, and so maybe next weekend I'll go for some Black Ops 2 gameplays, and he can do commentary over one of them. So, yeah. So I like another thing I'm gonna talk about is school. School is my whole life. Everyone complains about school, saying, "Oh, it's so boring. I don't want to go to it." And then I'm like, "YOLO swag, whatever. I'm gonna do what I want." And then, did you guys just hear that thunder? It's scary. So anyway, I never really had a problem with showing up to school. Cause I always normally have my work on time. I do well. There's nothing really, like, there's no real hassle about it. Like, I'd understand if you're the type of kid who never got his homework done, then he has to go in and tell the teacher some blatant lie and always be getting in trouble or getting held back or whatever. Like, honestly, if I failed any class, my parents would probably beat me senseless. So, yeah. But a lot of my friends are having some trouble in school because there's other distractions in life. Like, me, for example, I didn't play Call of Duty. I'm in the 8th grade, if you didn't know. I didn't play Call of Duty or anything in the 7th or 6th grade, but I started in June going into 8th grade, I started playing Call of Duty. And I must say, in the beginning, my grades did go down a lot. But over time, I started playing less, and I quit until the end of the school year, so you won't be seeing any, like, fresh gameplays from me, unless I'm, like, playing at a friend's house and I get something. But I decided to put away my Xbox until school's over, because I'm going to private school next year, and I really want to be worrying about that first. That's my first priority. But YouTube, however, and commentating, I feel as if this could be a really good thing for me. Because it actually helps me really clear my mind and get things off my chest, which I really like. And to whatever audience is listening, I hope you guys have similar views. So, back to the school topic. There's this one friend I know for a fact he does not do well in school, because he was in all my classes in 7th grade, and he was always getting in trouble with the teachers, but then he tells everyone he's smart. So we have a social studies project that's due, but yet he keeps on avoiding getting together and doing it, so I think I'm going to drop him and just work on that by myself. So, there's a lot of people. If you're having trouble in school, honestly, the only suggestion I have for you is to really, if you're the type of person who doesn't have his homework on time, as soon as you get home, before you do anything else, do your homework. Because whenever you try to like eat a snack or do something else, you start procrastinating and putting it off and just ignoring it. So this gameplay is coming to an end here. This was a pretty good game. I enjoyed it. By what I'm watching, it looks pretty entertaining. So thank you a lot for watching, and I'm just gonna let the gameplay finish off itself. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Sentry gun on the way. Just another day. Good job.